This week we leave Launceston and make our way over to the east coast. We navigate through St. Mary's Pass in our bus. It was that tight I swear I just passed myself going the other way. We checked out the Bay of Fires, which is where we used the most busiest dump point in Tasmania. It was busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Cool experiences with the Tasmanian Devils and try the famous lobster roll at the Lobster Shack in Bicheno. It's been a while, but we finally had a chance to ride our motorbikes, and I had my first go on Dad's bike. It was pretty cool getting his bike on one wheel and scaring Mum while doing it. Mum and Dad have a 45-minute debate about penguins versus birds. We will leave it for you guys to decide, was it a penguin or was it a bird? We take a drive through Freycinet National Park and check out Wineglass Bay and Honeymoon Bay.
First fuel stop in Tasmania. Got a bit of a drink. Unfortunately chose one without high flow, so that was brutal. Anyway, nice little drink for the bus. It was hard to get this on video, but this guy started doing aerobatics in the field next to us while we were driving. That yellow plane just started doing flips and stuff. It was pretty good to see. So this is St. Mary's Pass. I thought I'd put it all up in its entirety, well the time delay in its entirety, because we got told it was too hard to go through and we couldn't do it in a bus, let alone a bus and trailer. But as you can see, we just took it slow, and I had Pete up in front as a pilot vehicle sort of tell me when I could take wide bends and all that sort of stuff. There were definitely some very, very tight corners, and we had to use both lanes, but we made sure it was clear with Pete up in front on the radio, giving me the heads up when it wasn't clear. But yeah, you can make it through. You can definitely make it through this one. I wouldn't push it any further than that, like going to 99 bends or anything like that. That'd probably be a bit too hectic for a bus and trailer. But St. Mary's Pass achieved. Just a quick note about two-way radios. We use two, channel 40 and channel 28. We use channel 28 for our convoy, so we're not disturbing everyone on the channel 40 for the truck information, because there's nothing worse than when you hear caravanners talking garbage on a truck radio. So we use 28 for our convoy, just so we don't disturb anyone else. Left Launceston today, made it down to St. Helens, the Bay of Fires. We're at the Bay of Fires RV camp. There's a few spots over there like dedicated, and then there's the random parking area as it's called. $30 a night, bit rich for a piece of grass, but you know, we had to, this was fifth choice lucky, because we started at Cozy Corner North, Cozy Corner South, Swim Cart Beach, Grants Lagoon, and they're all fully packed. So I thought we'd just come here and get at least for one night and then see what happens. But $30 for this piece of grass is a bit hectic, but anyway, here's what it is. So we're at the Bay of Fires, so we'll check this out and maybe find another camp tomorrow. Or stay here, I don't know, we'll see what happens. The beach over there, might go for a fish, see if we can catch some fish over there. Some point to unload and have a look how many people have parked us in. We'll move forward to let people in. This is Bay of Fires. We're dumping. Pete's running bloody traffic control for the taps, trying to get everyone sorted, just so we can actually get out of there, because at the moment we're fully blocked in. So Pete's organising everyone to get them out of here. There was 5 more caravans before that, so we're slowly working through them, which is good. So this area here actually had 5 other caravans before I started with the GoPro, but Pete managed to traffic control and get everyone moved out of the way, so we're starting to get clear. at a little hip camp, Craigie now vineyard, or no vineyard, Craigie no vineyard. We left Bay of Fires, thought we'd head down here. We'll check out Freycinet Bay, Bicheno and all that sort of stuff. Well, sort of vineyard. I'll probably go check out some wine, get some wine tasting happening. Sounds like a good plan. Anyway, $25 a night off grid. So, I'm going to try and check out and see if there's any motorbike riding. Might be some, maybe we can get up those hills on the bikes. Just at the Craig Nose Vineyard, camping here tonight. And they got some different drinks, so let's call this alcohol testing with Rob. This is a Chardonnay and vodka mix called Bicheno Breeze, one of their products. It tastes a bit like a fruit tingle. They also offer, so that was Bicheno Breeze, and this is Swansea Sunrise. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon with vodka as well, which I find pretty random. Wine and vodka, who knew it was the thing? Let's see if this is any better. Apparently this is the lethal one, the super strong. Whew. It's got some flavour and some punch to it, but can't say I can drink a few of those. Anyway, some random drinks you find along the way. Decent, but I can't say I'd go out of my way to grab. Backup review. I finished a can of this, and it's like fruit tingle, so I can't drink heaps of them. I'm 3 mouthfuls into this, and nah, I can't do it. Cab Sav and vodka, negative. No, can't do it. I think I'll stick with rum. Rum's definitely much better. And on that note, let's have a rum. Wife?
Negative.
I think you'll make a rum. Thank you. So, my bike's been commandeered, and you've taken over my bike.
Yep.
It's good to be back on a bike, buddy.
Yeah.
Your bike got stolen, so you've upgraded to Sonny's bike, eh? Alright, have fun. How good was that to be back on the bikes?
Yeah, so good.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Pretty good that these owners let you ride around, eh?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you didn't disturb those guys too much. They were a bit cranky, but it's all part of growing up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. We headed down to Freycinet National Park and checked out Honeymoon Bay, Hazard Bay, Wineglass Bay, and we went up to the lighthouse and had a look at that. It's a pretty nice area, definitely worth checking out. We also went and had lunch at the fish farm down on Freycinet Fish Farm and had some oysters and scallops and all that sort of stuff. It was pretty decent. We also kicked off ticked off another one of those short walks of Tasmania, trying to knock up all 60. Not sure if we're going to make it, but we're trying to get all 60 out of the way. Indiana. Lucky you wore that shirt today because we went to Hazard Bay. And you're like our safety inspector. Just in case there were any hazards that popped up. Very good, very good. Keep safety. So we're down in Bicheno and we thought we'd try the Lobster Shack because apparently there's world famous lobster rolls and chowder. So we're going to try it out. Third time lucky because strawn, crayfish, extremely expensive, not good. Freycinet marine farm, oysters,
Great reviews, but
bad food.
maybe we'll just spoil.
Yeah, maybe. So, Lobster Shack, here we go. Hopefully it's good. So you come to a seafood restaurant, and this guy must take after his Arnie name because what have you ordered? What have you ordered?
A chicken burger.
Chicken burger. Who orders a chicken burger at a seafood restaurant? So finished at the Lobster Shack. It's a bit weird talking in a restaurant full of people, so we're doing it in the car. Plus for my roll, your chowder.
Chowder was pretty good.
Chowder, gluten-free,
Lobster roll.
lobster roll, and don't worry mate, you had chicken roll. What's a chicken roll? chicken at a seafood shop. 3 seafood places in Tasmania we're really looking forward to checking out, and 2 were very poor, and 3 third time lucky, so that was for the win. Lobster Shack for the win. Okay, we just finished the Lobster Shack and we're about to go to the Devils in the Dark, but we are 42 minutes into this debate. On that rock, now you can't see because it's it's a decent away, but I'll put some inserts in. I reckon on that rock there's seabirds with a black neck, and next to the seal there's seabirds. Pete believes they're penguins. My argument, penguins don't sit on top of rocks because birds will eat them. But I have no idea about penguins, but that's my argument. And Pete's argument is they're penguins because they've got black and they are scratching their necks. So I'll put some inserts in. You guys let me know what you reckon.
Shut up. They're penguins.
But there is definitely a seal up there. I'll put that in as well. There's a seal. Excuse the dodgy camera and photos. We had to really zoom in on the phone to get the footage. Anyway, let us know, penguin or bird. Devils in the Dark tour. It's definitely dark. Hopefully some devils. We're just on the bus ride out to the Devil's Sanctuary. Tassie Devil in the Dark tour. 2 seconds. There. And a bit of cheese and wine to sort it out. What did you guys get?
We got chocolate chips and an orange juice.
Oh, and some wine down the end. So a bit of info on the Devils in the Dark tour. So in Bicheno, there was 4 of us. Sonny didn't come, so it was 350 $3.50 for all 4 of us. That gave us, cheese and wine, and the kids got, snacks and drinks and all that sort of stuff. And then with that, it was about an hour and a half information centre. To be honest, felt a bit like the Hunger Games. You saw the devils smashing down on a wallaby. It was interesting, weird. But yeah, it was pretty good, very informative. Yeah, super good. Definitely would recommend it. Hopefully you don't get an ask hole like we did. We had a guy in there that asked 14 million questions, didn't let anyone get a bloody question in. But other than that, it was definitely worth checking out. It was a good tour.